Hi, this is me. 1 year on testosterone, and it hasn't felt like a year. Everyone says that, but it went so fast. Like, the first 2 weeks or so of being on testosterone went by, like, super slow. And then after that, I was just like, where the fuck did all this time go? And I just wanted to kind of make a quick update about it because my life has been really good this past year. Better than it has been since I was like a little kid. And that's pretty amazing. And I'm at a point now where I don't want to say testosterone fixed all my problems, because it didn't. But I think what it did was it made me more able to confront the issues I do have. Because when you have dysphoria that's really severe, it just becomes like a cloud over everything else, and it dominates every single aspect of your life, and you can't really focus on anything, much less like yourself or your personal issues, because you don't want to have to look at yourself or think about yourself, and you don't want anyone else to see you, and you just want to kind of be invisible. That's why I've been to therapy a lot, but I'm only just now getting back into it after like a 2-year period of not being in therapy. But therapy never really helped me when I was younger, because I wasn't able to talk to the therapist. I mean, I talked to them, but I couldn't say anything of substance, and I couldn't talk about my problems, and I couldn't be honest with them. And of course, therapy is a two-sided thing. You can't just go into therapy and be like, all right, fix me. You have to put in the work, and you have to be willing to be vulnerable and open and talk about shit that's going to be painful, probably. And I only feel like I'm willing to do that now, because it's not so unbearable to look at myself and think about myself. So I credit testosterone with that. And I feel like a more potent version of me. Not potent in like the sexual sense, potent in like the sense that I feel like I was injected with more, poor choice of words for this subject. I just feel like a more highly concentrated version of me. Like, there's more of me in there. Pre-teen, especially pre-social transition, I felt like kind of an empty shell that was just sort of masquerading as a human being, and I didn't have any sense of identity. If you would have asked me to describe myself, I wouldn't have been able to think of anything, because I didn't know who I was, because I wasn't taking any time to know myself, and yeah, I just felt like empty. And I don't feel empty anymore. I feel like I can describe myself. I feel like I don't fully know myself yet. I don't think any 19-year-old does, but I think I'm finally in the process of starting to get to know myself and starting to figure all of this out. And it kind of sucks that I had to wait so long to do that, when I feel like normal people figure out a lot of this stuff earlier, maybe like in their young teens and stuff like that. That's when your sort of sense of identity starts to grow and change, and I just, throughout pretty much ages 12 to 18, I just couldn't do that, and it was like my whole like growth, emotional growth was put on hold, because I couldn't deal with it, which is understandable, and I don't like blame myself for it. And yeah, that's the like emotional side of things. On a more like material side of things, my life is good. I'm doing well in school. I'm in college. Obviously, I'm in a dorm room right now. Check out those rainbow flags behind me. They're my roommates, but I also have a bunch on my side of the room, so they're kind of like surrounding everything, like a gay halo. I'm doing really well living independently. I think pretty much everyone in my life who knew me sort of, well, maybe that's just me, but I feel like my parents especially weren't expecting me to live on my own so well, but I'm doing better living on my own than I was living with my parents. And oh yeah, yesterday I went on my very first date ever at 19 years old. Holla. I'm never doing that again. And it went really well. The person was really, really sweet, and we clicked really well, and we like went out and just walked for like 2 hours, and that's why I'm sunburnt, so I'm not mad about it. And so that was my first date ever, and kind of lame to be like going on your first date ever at age 19, but like I said, I don't blame myself for not dating when I was younger, because I really wouldn't have been able to. I mean, I couldn't connect with anyone, I couldn't be open with anyone. I still have all these issues with like physical touch and just intimacy in general, emotional or physical. And I still have that a lot, but it's getting better, and at least emotionally, I'm more like able to be intimate. And my art's going pretty well. I'm doing a lot of stuff for school now, so most of my like personal projects are on hold for now, but I'm okay with that. It's almost summer, so I'll be able to do a lot of that. And oh yeah, I'm moving in June to a house with 4 people. 2 of them I already know pretty well, and another 2 I don't know super well, but they seem like really nice people. And I'm really excited because it's a really cute house in a really cute neighborhood, and it's right near an Aldi, and I fucking love grocery shopping, so I'm gonna nerd out over that. And I'm just really like surprised by where my life is right now, because I'm doing good things and I'm working on myself and I'm improving and I can feel myself growing, and it's really foreign to me, but I'm trying not to view it as something like unstable or fragile, because I kind of have this tendency when I'm happy to be like, oh shit, this is all gonna like fall apart soon, I'm gonna crash and burn. But I'm trying not to do that as much. I'm trying to focus on it while it happens and just like appreciate it, and sort of like acknowledge the fact that I'm probably gonna have rough patches, and I have had rough patches in the past year, but they've been a lot more few and far between than they were previously, and they were less intense for the most part. And so I'm just feeling really grateful for all of that and for all the progress I've made, and I'm very proud of myself for being able to get this far. And that's pretty much how things are right now. I mean, physical changes, nothing unusual. I feel like every dude before me has already covered those pretty much, and you can probably see a lot of, and hear a lot of them just from this, so I'm not going to go into that. But if you watched this far, thank you for watching, and I always say I'll try to post on here more, and I will try, but I don't know how that'll like pan out in actuality. So yeah, I hope you have a good day or evening or morning or whatever time it is for you, and thank you. Bye.